AstroNerdBoy here. It is time for week 32, is it? Or is it 33? No, it's 33. Roster review. Boy, brain's not working at all today. So we are at 4.6 million collection power. And when we were last year, going to my YouTube page, last week's video, 4.5. So yeah, you know, we're doing about 100,000 a week. Can't complain about that. Not bad at all. And of course, we got symbiotes here because there's a symbiote event going on. So trying to use them as much as possible. Get them symbiote milestones in. Yeah. So here we are in the roster. And we've finally got hell over the halfway point.
Excellent.
The slow slog to 7 stars. It's like awful. It's awful, I tell you. But anyway, Loki's still ahead because we had that one deal where we got some extra shards for him. So, and then Karnak and the slow farm to 6. Man, as soon as he gets the 6 out, gone. The moose. We will then just casually or non-actively, passively farm him to 7. That's usually what I do. Like I've said before in other videos, it's only because I've got a 7 red star black bolt in the wings to unlock that I'm trying to get these 2 to 7. But yeah, it's not gonna happen in time for the next event, sadly. But you know, the event after that, you know, it should be good. So now Marauders are coming along quite nicely. I'm kind of enjoying the team. So the deal here is definitely, I want to get them all to 71, but it's, I've been really good with the gold lately, to be honest, not going nuts and actually showing some restraint. And I've built up quite a few gold orbs too for the rumored gold event, or not gold event, but orb event. So, but you know, I've got most of them at 6664 in terms of their abilities. Now I know like Emma, for example, is, you know, definitely T4 worthy, but it's not like I have like a lot of T4 ability mats, which is unfortunate. So, you know, it is what it is. So, I don't know. I may leave them at 65 short term and worry about juicing them up more later. I don't know. I haven't quite decided. I am happy, though, that I have been juicing them up, though. Yeah, I definitely want to probably get that to 7. And eventually I do want to get them to gear 12, too, but... you know, where they're at now, it'll be, yeah, see, I need to work on his other 3 abilities, get them to 6. But where they are now, you know, once I get them up to 65, I mean, it'll be, for my alliances level, it'll be an okay war defense team, I guess. I mean, they'll have to, someone who opposes me, will have to, you know, they'll have to take in something nice to take care of it, so. There is that. So anyway, that's where we're at for Marauders. Now, I had a request to go ahead and scroll down through my deal. Oh, I got him at 6. You know, I've got the gold. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Yes, someone was naughty. Spent a little bit of money to get him up. But that's fine, I guess. Well, it's not really fine, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so now we got him to 6. So, you know, that'll make my symbiotes just a bit better. All right, let's go ahead and keep scrolling down and see where everyone's at in terms of deals. I think, yeah, see, I could take either Venom or Anti-Venom to gear 13, but I just don't want to burn the resources just yet, even though there's a lot of bio here. But among the you know, the non-character specific orange mats, I haven't been farming them heavily, so there's some that I'm kind of low on. I don't want to burn them because I'd like to get Black Bolt juiced up. So, but we're going to scroll through this real quick here. Man, I wish I could get some more on him. I mean, it'd be nice if I could pull, you know, 50 or so just to get him to 4 stars. I do swap him in Psylocke out at times in different deals. I know Pim Tech, but yeah, just right now I will be, you know, doing whatever it is I need to do to get characters, but I'm not that heavily invested. Need to do that. See, this is a team that actually I want to work on next in May. But I think I'm gonna wait until the Ebony Maw event. Once I get Ebony Maw, then I can work on them, because I can also take Thanos up to gear 14 right now if I wanted to. So, and then you see I just got 50 billion characters down here that either, you know, not counting the unlocked ones, who are just at level 1. So there's that. Stop selling me stuff. And let's go into Blitz. Maybe one day they'll have this so I don't have to go into Blitz. Well, this is a milestone Blitz for sure. And let's see where we're at in terms of teams. So yeah, I haven't been working on them. Yeah, I have been working on them. I think I mentioned this in my last video. I just put them in here. It's you know, mostly rubbish, but you know, these two are placeholders for future, for, you know, one for Thanos and one for Ebony Maw. Down the road, I think Thanos goes here and Ebony Maw there, but and then no change here. I will say I haven't put anything else into them since I got them up to this level. I'm really glad I did. The last war, they won 2 defensive fights. It took someone 3 battles to win. And this is, you know, they're low, but of course in war, you know, it's such an annoying team. It really is. Because, you know, you can't touch him, and these guys keep resurrecting over and over and over again. So I haven't been working, you know, I did juice them up a bit just for the next Wakanda event, and hopefully I can do tier 5. And then of course he's on there just, you know, just to fill in a slot for early Blitz. You know, obviously I'm not touching that. Rubbish team number 1, haven't touched. I don't think I've done anything recently on these guys in Supernatural. I don't get me wrong, I'd like to get them up to gear 12 and stuff, because, you know, they can be pretty nice. And this is where Marauders are at right now, which is pretty cool. So, and haven't been touching these guys, although at some point in time I do want to take out the Infector and put in Graviton, but I just haven't done it. It's just a matter of resources. No change on Defenders. No change on these guys, although I was tempted to take him to gear 11. Because I do have it, but it's like, nah. Only time I mean, I use them in Blitz. That's it, and that's not as important as War. So I did well. I mean, it would help, I guess, a little bit in War defense. They have gotten the occasional win. So, by the way, I put my Marauders on War defense now. So I had a team of nothing but trash. Yeah. There's the team to unlock Ebony Maw. Well, no. This isn't the team to unlock Ebony Maw. I have to take her out. It's mostly the team to unlock Ebony Maw. Watch, I'll be totally butchering that. No change here. Man, I ran into it stunned the crap out of me, but I ran into one of these in Blitz in a tier 6 fight, and it obliterated me with a Thanos and Minerva. Well, it was this team right here. Where is it? Let's scroll down. It was this team right here. They just blew it away, and they were just a little bit above me in power, and in just the first few goes, all that was left was, I think Thanos was barely alive, and I think she was barely alive, and it was ugly. It was just ugly. So, these guys are kind of weird. Sometimes they just like dominate, and sometimes they don't. But I am more confident now in putting them on auto against defenders. I was always leery before, but they seem to be a little bit better now. And this team, you can't auto it, but yeah, it's weird, but it will work in situational spots. So, and of course, Ultron, you know, everything else is rubbish there. No change, of course. No change. This is something else, you know, I'd like to get, you know, characters up to these two up to 12 at some point in time, and I think they're at 65. I think he's at 68. I like to get them at 71 too, because this team works really nicely in a war offense. Really like, especially I've used them to go up against a 500k defender team. It was just so lovely. I hate defenders. I hate dealing with them because they're so irritating. They're not the most irritating, but they're just very irritating. And you know, a 289,000 power team, you know, crushing a 500k defender team was most satisfactory. I loved it. No change on Guardians. There's a thought process of mine that, you know, maybe I break these guys up and restore BKT. I don't know. For the most part, though, I haven't had any trouble in Blitz with them. So, in War, you know, BKT would probably be better than them, but I don't know. No change really here either. And yeah, here's that team we were talking about earlier. And of course, now symbiotes are still rising in power. I just got him up to 6 stars, as you saw just a minute ago. And it's just, this team is just so much fun. It's just a ton of fun. I just wish I had more stars for these two, but well, it is what it is. So, and then we haven't done, I'm going to be doing this, we record this on Twitch. I'm going to be doing this in a minute. Oh, look at that. Tadano Mac is already 13% into Dark Dimension 4. Oh my goodness. I bet he's the first one to complete this. I imagine he spent like what, 100k. I couldn't prove that. I don't know how much he spent, but he's like the ultimate Kraken for sure. My goodness. But this is where I'm at. So this is the last no restriction node before we go into global. And it's annoying. Like all Dark Dimension 3. But my last attack wasn't too horribly bad. It's not my record, which was 9 million. But, you know, it could be worse. Could be better. But, yeah. So that's where I'm at in Dark Dimension 3. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you liked the video. If you do, give me a like. And give my page a subscribe. We're almost at 590. Pretty cool. Also, there's my anime and manga blog at anime.astronerdboy.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.